So let's talk about what LBOX is and how it can help QID users. And I want to start with the idea that ERP runs on data. ERP gets constantly updated with information, and teams and individuals depend on timely information to complete their tasks. What LBOX is, it's a quick and easy way to automate ERP information sharing. Right, so that includes the document generation and distribution, or it could be repetitive reports or any output that QID currently produces. You can automate and distribute to the people or individuals who needs it. What kind of documents are we talking about? Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff, and specifically sales and service invoices specifically. But this is just a list of reports and documents that can be automatically generated and distributed to customers or partners or to the groups of people. Who can benefit from this? And first of all, QID end users who have access to QID system, but for them it will be time saving benefits, because instead of them running those reports manually and waiting, this can be scheduled to run automatically in the batch mode, and they will receive emails with the attachments. So IT no longer need to be involved into generating those reports or documents. So also teams who have no access to QID, including your customers, suppliers, or partners, and of course your management can benefit. So what kind of formats LBOX can generate? Right, so the documents in PDF format, reports could be in either PDF, Excel, or text, and LBOX generate mass emails, generic emails, or it could be personalized emails. So how it works? There are actually two components, and the first one is a shell script that is placed onto the QID server. And the second component is the LBOX Windows service itself, right? So it could be any Windows platform, could be workstation Windows, could be a server Windows platform, could be virtual, could be physical. QID produces the output in the text format, and then you or us helping you to design static PDF template. So LBOX, what it does, it overlays one on top of the other, producing the resulting document. So that is the document that is going to be distributed. And talking about auto invoicing specifically, you need to flag who wants to receive the electronic invoices. So you flag those customers in QID, specifying the email address, one or many, who for that account will receive the electronic invoice. So typically you run 713.2 or invoice print or invoice reprint to produce your invoices. The auto invoice actually will produce emails with the attachments, right? Your new process will look like this. Auto invoice program will run first, okay? So it'll look into those customers who would like to receive electronic invoices, and will run only those invoices and produce those invoices and email them to those customers. And your second step is your regular step, so your current process. And this is how the invoice will look like, right? So you have a title of the invoice, which is configurable the way you want the title to be in the outgoing email. Could state the invoice number, can state your customer's name. The PDF itself, the name of the PDF file, also configurable. And also the body of this email, it could be a generic, like you see here, or you can have a more personalized email, Dear Paul, for example, or Dear Alex. And the body also can add logic to the body itself, like thank you for your previous payment for the invoice. So you can add logic to look into the account or into the history or whatever, and actually write an email based on the what's going on with this account, right? So it's also flexible enough, LBOX flexible enough to do that. And the other output is Excel. So there are, single frame reports which can fit right in, or there are like two frame reports which also can fit right in. So LBOX logic is smart enough to recognize where the column starts, where it ends, and if it's a second frame, it also repeats. The benefits, it saves the labor, of course, and especially eliminating repetitive tasks and manual errors. If you give teams and the customers what they ask for, and of course, cost saving and increasing company's bottom line. But most importantly, it's scalable. If you generate, let's say, 100 invoices today, and tomorrow you're going to generate like 200 invoices, it's not going to add any labor hours. It'll just run on autopilot, similar fashion. So it doesn't matter how many documents or reports needs to be produced and distributed.